This video right here is called The LooksMaxxing Epidemic by Tommy NFG. Shout out Tommy. I know him personally. We went to the same high school together. I'm just gonna leave it at that because if I give too much detail, you're gonna know who I am and I don't want you to. Yeah, it's called The LooksMaxxing Epidemic. I got a lot of stuff I want to say about this.
The red pill community's blow up happened a couple of years ago, and at this point I think we could say it's fully dead. The leader of it, Andrew Tate, is now shilling trash crypto websites daily on Twitter to make ends meet.
Zero knowledge proof privacy solutions are basically the only way for you to make transactions, enjoy crypto, and not worry about future AI.
So this is what Andrew Tate is doing now? What? I thought he was over here trying to tell people, hey, you need to be a man. You need to be stronger than this. You need to be this and that, which was good. That's what men needed at the time, because quite honestly, we were all pussies. But come on, man. What are you doing? Shilling crypto, like crypto that's not going to go anywhere. Like, I understand if you're shilling a project that's actually really good and has longevity, but you're over here just shilling random projects, dog. That's crazy.
Algorithm scanning the blockchain and hitting you with an indictment.
To be fair, I don't even know what project he's promoting. I'm just going off what I've seen other influencers promote.
Same man who said owning cryptocurrency was gay a couple of years ago, by the way.
I love this baby meme. I'm sorry, I keep pausing the video, but I love it. It's my favorite meme.
Sneeko has become a full devout Muslim and this year denounced the red pill community and what it was. Only a couple of
Alhamdulillah.
years ago, he was yelling to the camera that everyone was brainwashed and in the Matrix. And Myron Gaines has become a full-on racist and Triple K member. He's trying to become the new Charlie Kirk by debating college kids on campus. And it's led to some pretty embarrassing moments.
So, are your views on women based on data or personal rejection?
Here we go, the whole you're an incel thing. Okay.
Because on a podcast about 2 months ago, didn't you just say you got your
I thought this was a kid for a second. It's just because that joint is sped up. Oh my god.
first girlfriend
Is that Myron?
and you're like 30?
Wow, she really thinks that's a known.
He should have ended the whole series right there. Now that
Yeah,
the
at
red
that
pill is
point.
dead, it's gotten replaced with an entirely new chronically online group. And that's the LooksMaxxing community. You may be asking Tommy, I thought LooksMaxxing has already existed for a while now. And you wouldn't be wrong. A couple of years ago, around the same time Andrew Tate and the whole red pill movement was blowing up, LooksMaxxing was right next to it. At the time though, the red pill movement was so big that it completely overshadowed it. People were more interested in seeing dudes yell at tables full of OnlyFans girls for 5 hours a day at the time.
Yeah, to be fair, I was one of like the early people that was really into like LooksMaxxing and, you know, the red pill stuff and the black pill stuff back in like, I'm not gonna say I was early. Like when it comes to the red pill's always been a thing, but I guess the black pill started to really become a thing in like 2020. Because I remember I went from like looking at red pill content in like 2018 when I graduated high school, because I'm 25 now. Like, and I just went into like a whole rabbit hole watching all these red pill channels, trying to find out why women act the way they did. And it kind of skewed my perception on, you know, life and women. I kind of went too hard on things, and I kind of feel bad. It kind of turned me to like a dickhead when I would date a girl, when she would genuinely be interested in me. And I would like, you know, try to play all these games with her. You know, she don't respond in like an hour. I wait like fucking 5 hours. Like, that's toxic, man. If a girl likes you, she ain't gonna be doing that. You don't have to do all that. But anyways, and then I got deeper into it with the black pill, and the black pill just means like girls don't like you or your personality, they just like how you look, and then everything else comes after that, which there is some sense and truth into that. If you're not attracted to the person, then obviously you're not gonna like them. But it just gets to the point where it's like they're over here trying to do jawline surgery, heart surgery, like height surgery, and all these crazy surgeries just to look good. And it's kind of crazy. Like, bro, go to the gym, exercise, get your body fat levels down, eat, you know, good food, and, you know, try to maximize your best genetic potential. If you still look chopped after that, maybe you could consider surgery, but don't let that be the end all be all of your life. That joint's crazy.
Now that everyone finds that cringe, people have latched on to LooksMaxxing, and there's a couple of faces to it. With the biggest face of it being a streamer called Clavicular. And you know, off looks alone, by seing him, I think most people could say that he's a pretty handsome guy.
Yeah, I mean, no homo, bro. You look like Henry Cavill Superman light.
Dare I say, proof that LooksMaxxing isn't a joke and can work for people if they actually put effort in it. The only problem with it is how he got there and the stuff he's informing people about it to get his look. And this isn't even talking about all the controversies he's had as a streaming personality alone, which we'll get to. Just looking at this picture though, I want you to guess how old you think he is.
Let's say 26, 25, maybe around my age.
Y'all might say early to mid 20s. Maybe he's 30 and looks max like crazy the past couple of years to look younger than he is. Kind of giving the vibes of the new Superman actor David Cornsweat, who is 32. But no, Clavicular as of right now is 19 years old.
19? 2005? This dude is a child. He's a baby. Dog, I am 25. I'm 5 years older than him. This is late 2005. That's not even like mid or early 2005. I was about to turn 6. This kid is a child, bro. And he's talking about all this looksmaxxing. That's why I can't take this guy seriously, because he's too young to be given all this advice. Something that would make sense as a 30-year-old to give somebody that's younger. Granted, I'm not saying he's a dumb guy. He's a smart guy. But there's a certain age where you just shouldn't give life advice because you're just too young and your brain is still like mush. It's still malleable, and like you're gonna change your belief system in a couple years. So that's why like people say like your brain don't develop till you're 25, and now there's studies that even said 30. You can look it up. But yeah, man, like that's why I don't be taking his advice too seriously. But 19 is crazy. He look older than he is. But yeah, 2005. I remember I was watching anime. I was playing the PS2, bruh, or like the whatever the game was out then. Like, dude. It's crazy.
When I learned that, I was shocked because I thought looksmaxxing was supposed to make you look the best at your age. Or if you're older, make you look younger than you are. So learning he was 19 surprised me, and he wants it that way. It makes sense he looks way older than that after telling people he started taking testosterone at 14.
14?
I thought, why would I work out as a natural, take years to make the progress that I can make in months? It didn't make sense to me at all. I was never worried about side effects. I was just worried about progressing, right? So that's kind of always been my mentality. I'm all or nothing with everything that I do.
Yeah, in an hour, bro. Do you think you can wait that long?
And I just needed to do it. You know?
I'm imagining his 14-year-old self in class looking like The Rock while everyone looks their age. This 100% is his parents' fault, because the only person that could give you something like that as a minor is a doctor with parental approval. And even then, it's super rare for doctors to give testosterone to minors because it can completely up your puberty process.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm being too mean to the parents. In the interview, he said his parents would try to stop him from sneaking the needles in the house, but eventually gave up. Like, what do you mean they gave up? If it was my parents, they would have deadass shipped me to Africa and had me grow up there. Our body has its natural process.
I'm African too, bro. Like, they would not be playing with that.
For a reason, and you're pretty much throwing in a car at 95 miles per hour when you're taking it. The average person knows not to do something like this, but in his words, he's not really a longevity guy. Whether that means his face turning into mush after 5 years, or having the testosterone overwhelm his body to the point of having a heart attack hit him at the ripe old age of 24. To him, it's all about reaching his max looks potential now. I don't understand it though, because
and it's like, I mean, it's so dumb, because what is the essence of reaching your max looks potential when you're not even dating girls? You're just there just to look good and possibly get the social benefits of looking good, which after, you know, that vanity fades, people get to see your real personality and they're just like, bro's kind of lackluster. Like, yes, your looks get you in the door, but it's your personality and the things you do, the actions you take after that, that, you know, helps maintain those relationships and helps people, you know, see that, hey, this guy is just not just a fucking pretty face. He's an actual good human being, or a smart human being, or, you know, just, there are nuances to it, man.
With how he looks now, he probably could have achieved a lifelong look like that with a couple of years of locking in. Even after 1 year, for real, he could be 70% there. He also does some other extreme things to keep his look, like bone smashing. And I don't mean smashing your bones in place with a hammer to the face to make your jaw look better. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally what it is.
That's what they're doing.
You did? Yeah, I bone smashed, yeah.
You smashed your face in, and what'd you do after?
This is mental illness, bro. This is mental illness.
Like, you went to the doctor and they reconstructed you, or?
No. So it's just small microfractures and the bone grows back stronger according to what's wrong. So like I'll just lay down in my bed and brace my head so that there's no CTE, and then smash my zygos so that they grow.
What?
This cannot be.
How does he even like memorize these medical terms, bro? All I know is positive and negative canthal tilt. The eyes, bro. Like, I don't be too deep into that. That's how you know bro's in too deep. Like, I mean, I get it if you want to be a doctor or you want to work in a medical profession, but my guy, you're just pressed on your looks. That's it. Like, it's not that deep. I mean, to them, it might be that deep because looks is their life. So, I don't know.
Yeah, anybody watching me, I'm gonna go ahead and put a disclaimer to say, do not do this. People actually think this is what got him from this to this. Like, you got people in his comments saying, no way, bro. That's all it takes to look like my goat clavicular and Marlin? I'm walking to my dad's toolbox, grabbing the biggest hammer he has in it and doing that to my face every day for 30 minutes. It's scientifically proven, by the way, that this does nothing for your face. Other than potentially give you nerve damage and bruises and, you know, just put your face basically forever and have the bones crack. His looks right now are purely from going through puberty and being locked in the gym with the mix of testosterone being injected. And people would try to say since he turned 18 last year, he was fully done with puberty, and it can't be that. But it's proven by science that even though most of your puberty will be done, you could still have things happen after the age of 18. Just talking off of my experience, I was not able to grow a beard after 18. It only started really growing last year. Also,
That's a good beard you got going on, bro. Yeah, your face develops over time, because even when I was 18, I could barely grow a goatee. Like, I'm giving you guys a little hint of what I look like, I guess. But I currently have a goatee and a mustache, right? When I was 18, I could barely grow it. And even if I did, it just looked weird. It looked chopped, bro. And even now, I think I could grow a full beard because I have the hair follicles, but I don't want it because I got a good face. I got a sexy face, you know. Not a face only a mother could love, but I got a good face. let me shut up. I sound just like him.
So a ton of people get adult acne like I did, so that's still not a good excuse. To make sure he also has the maximum.
Dude, I mean, adult acne is mostly just caused by like excess sugar or excess sodium. I mean, yes, hormones can play a factor as well, but like most of the time, I mean, with me, when I get acne, it's just because I just took too much sugar or too much sodium. But mostly, and 80% of the time, sugar. Those added sugars, not natural sugars from fruits.
Peakness of himself. He just takes a cool, calm little bit of.
I spammed a combination of Adderall and for appetite suppression. And I literally went on a 3-day fast and stayed awake the entire time.
With the usage, he does advise people not to do it, but my that because why are you doing it? And the question is, how is he casually finding a dealer to hand them out like candy? One snitch in his circle and he's heading to the closest penitentiary next to him. The problem, no matter how much he advises his young fans to not do the things he's doing, is that no matter what, you're easily swayed at that age. A lot definitely look up to him as the cool dude that's pulling girls on stream at parties. So there's no doubt in my mind, some kid out there probably took their first huff of meth off of his advice. You know it's bad when even
I got a LooksMax, guys. I need some meth.
Andrew Tate didn't go this far. All he said is get in the gym, get money, and don't be fat. He also has a main shtick where he rates people and tells them exactly what they could do to fix their face. It's not just you're a 1 out of 10 because you're chopped or a 9 out of 10 because you're fine. He will scientifically break down what's wrong with your face and which feature you need to improve, which comes from a lot of the LooksMaxxing.
You have a recessed maxilla. You have a negative canthal tilt. The eyeball sockets. You have fucking protruding eyeball. Like, oh my god, it's sad.
Forms where they study this like it's the Bible. On these forms, from what I've heard, it's absolutely brutal. Like, you could be a 10 out of 10 looking guy and they are not rating you good. They be on there learning things that could be improved that even doctors have never heard of. And I'm coming to realize I'm a 22-year-old man talking about LooksMaxxing forums and how they work. We all are genuinely the most useless generation of all time. How is this even a community? In my parents' 20s, they were working hard and studying endlessly, 7-day work days just to make it to this country. And
meanwhile, we're just watching brain rot and LooksMaxxing videos. This is sad, man. It's funny because now I think adolescence has been pushed to 30 years old because of the rate of how our generation is progressing, especially with the shitty job market. Like, it's hard for people to get jobs now, even if you're super qualified for it. It's terrible. I read a article that said I think 900,000 jobs were just like wiped out the fucking face of the planet this year. It sucks, man. It's actually just terrible, but yeah, it is what it is.
Anyways, here's the clips I was talking about.
Okay, so you know, you have very recessed infraorbitals, right? Lacking eye support, and your supers are pretty high. Your jawline, your gonial angle is very, very high as well. Okay. Which means your jaw's slightly downgrown. It's not very angular.
I heard that if you have a higher whatever the fuck angle, yeah, I guess it's like seen as like feminine, because women typically have like bigger gonial angles or something. But on top of that, this is stupid because, bro, he's ethnic. He's literally Indian or Middle Eastern, one or the other. Like, this is the phenotype. How are you gonna judge him for looking like the person of his race? I mean, I do get it. Like, some people can look chopped, but he looks like the average man of an Indian or Middle Eastern descent. Like, he's not chopped. He can get a girlfriend. Like, This is the type of stuff that be making people paranoid and have mental issues.
You know, you've got inward gonians, your alar base, which is like the width of your nose.
Yeah.
Suboptimal.
I didn't even know half of those terms existed until I saw that video. And his fans will literally run up to him on the street and ask him to rate them, which I'm not sure why they do that. It's one thing having a call me chopped, but it's a whole other thing having my facial structures broken down on how up they are. The sad thing too is he probably got into this when he was a teenager and was very insecure about himself, and it started off normal until it spiraled into what he is now. Like anybody watching this right now who may be insecure about themselves, whether it be weight or how you look, if you're not hitting the gym, just hit the gym and lock in on your diet and you'll be 90% there.
Exactly.
There's not a single person in the world
that's literally what I said earlier, no?
said getting into the gym made them worse. And for face, if you have stubborn acne like I did, then get some Accutane prescribed and you'll be set. Accutane gotta be top.
I mean, Accutane is cool and all, but dude, just do the natural stuff first. Stop eating all these processed foods. Stop eating so much sugar. Exercise and eat healthy. Guarantee, if all your acne doesn't go away, at least 90% of it will go away. Like, just stop eating bullshit.
Top 5 drugs made by God of all time, and you don't even gotta take it forever. I took it for 6 months and I was good. Maybe look.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you glowed up. I mean, really, all this, you didn't really change much, Tommy. All you really just did is chop the fro, grow your beard out, and lost some weight. You just lost a little bit of body fat. It just makes you look more mature. You're not ugly per se. You look good, man. No homo, but yeah, it's just like you just look more mature.
LooksMaxxers wouldn't say I'm even 20% there, but I'm happy with my glow. Doing these type of methods and procedures is never gonna fill the void, and with Clav, I fully believe he'll just keep pushing it and pushing it. And people are already saying all these pills and drugs are backfiring on him, because in a live stream he did, his face was looking a little not in the best skin condition. Might be the finally catching up to the bloodstream. Like I said earlier too, there's some reasons people don't like him as a person, and one is he leans on the more edgy side of content. In his streams, he'll say and even wears a hat with it written on. He states he's not actually racist and just wears it because he thinks it's funny. I don't get the appeal of this though, because as someone who's been getting called the hard R since I was a kid on the internet because it's the internet, I'm not offended. I just find it more cringe.
Yeah, it's not even funny. It's just goofy, and you honestly just look like, not even look like, it's just stupid. Like, what is the essence? I don't even get mad when people say the N-word. It's just like, okay. Like, am I supposed to be mad about what I was born into this life with? Like, I don't really care.
Like, racist people will say it on Twitter or something, thinking a black person's gonna jump out the screen and lash out and start beating them up. Black people are used to it though. You just end up coming off corny and cringe. And I assume too, let's say an example is I'm wearing a hat with a slur against Asian people. I presume most of my Asian viewers wouldn't be offended and probably just find it corny. The only people I can see laughing at what he does is some 12-year-old white kids in the suburbs of Utah being like, oh my god, he said that word.
Yeah, it's literally like the reaction.
No way, he just said the word. He can't say that. Can we say that now? That's my goal. The whole LooksMaxxing community as a whole also does have a hint of racism in it. It all operates off edits and creators, and anytime there's an edit of a black person who's LooksMaxxing, they'll either say it doesn't matter because they're still black, or that black people can't LooksMax.
Yeah, it's like, what is the essence? Like, you just want LooksMaxxing to just be a white people thing, or like, what's going on? I just feel like some of those LooksMaxxers are just like genuinely racist. It's like, dude, there's the reason why people cohabitate with different races, and there's a reason why there are kids born in different races, because there's clearly some level of attraction with a person of a different race.
Racism is so crazy because you can't even admit when another person of another race is objectively attractive. Of every single race, there are people that are dropped.
Wait, is that Anokiai? Anokiai? She's like a model. I think she was hanging out with like Playboy Cardi and some other people. I don't know if that's her or not, but like, she cool. You said let's do the video. The video is almost done, my guy. Just relax. Have some patience, Alexis.
Dead gorgeous. There's not a baddie of any other race I wouldn't take now. And even Clavicular, who's supposed to be their new face of LooksMaxxing, says Marlon, a man who is mixed, looks more attractive than him. What if I told you though, there's a guy that's even more extreme than Clavicular, and his name is Andrew Maxer.
Now, hell nah. Color look like a Roblox block, bro. Color like a Minecraft block. Oh my god. Color like a brick. What? What is that? my god.
At his face, you may be thinking, did I misplace my bike seat somewhere? Did Quagmire come to life and become a LooksMaxxer? But nah, this is really him and a real human being. AI couldn't make up something like this. Andrew, from what he said, has been training his jaw for 3 straight years to meet some type of
Bro don't even need his arms no more. He could just use his jaw to carry shit.
Perfection. And he uses anything to get his jaw as sharp as he can. If chewing some tree branches gets him there, he'll do it.
Oh my god, yo. God. He could tear off your fingers with them jaws. I know, Alexis, that joint is weird, man. It looks weird.
In the name of LooksMaxxing. It's assumed by people that his account is satire and he doesn't actually mean it. He does have some pretty goofy videos poking fun at himself. But with how his jaw looks, I wouldn't be surprised if he was genuinely doing this stuff and joking about it. Looking at his jaw myself actually puts mine in pain. And there's people out there for some reason who want a jaw like it. LooksMaxxing to me reminds me of Hollywood plastic surgery, where celebrities end up getting one, then go down spiraling on a path to get more to be fulfilled. Except with LooksMaxxing, people will do even more to get their look, even if that means taking drugs. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how many of y'all mocked me in the comments. It shouldn't be much. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
That stuff is it's crazy if you ask me. Good video, Tommy.